Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is the third weekly roundup for April 2024, and of course, I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, Conjuring from the Hellfire Club, Screams from the Metal Crypt. So you were at the Metal to the Masses last night.
Oh,
I'd say
wow.
that was a tough one, man. I'd say that had to be a tough one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The fucking Orange said it when he was announcing who's gone through. Like, said it's the hardest one ever.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I would
And it
believe that.
was, man. It definitely was, man, because they fucking nailed it, every one of
But what a lineup!
them. I know.
Like Pain and Vain, uh, fucking Adversary. Shit, who else?
Even for
EFU couldn't.
Ritual, Effect,
I do.
Ritual Effect and
A Ritual
Nora.
Effect and an Aura.
Yeah.
Like that could have been the final.
Yeah.
That could have been the
Yeah.
final,
Yeah. Yeah.
depending because with the medals and masses, as you know, you've got the crowd vote and you've got the judges vote.
Yeah.
So the crowd vote could have got anywhere last night.
Yeah.
But when you messaged me because I said to you like let me know who gets through tonight. When you messaged me and said that Ritual Effect got the crowd vote, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
Let's put it
No.
that because they have a good following like in Dublin.
Yeah, they do. They do have a really good fucking following, all right. And fucking
Oh, they're a brilliant band, but they
they're
have a following.
brilliant, man. They
When
are.
when you have a following, it makes it. I'm not. That's not taken away from Ritual Effect because they've reached the final 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
But it's an advantage.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It
Yeah.
has to. It always an advantage. Home
Yeah.
turf advantage. Like. But look at Adversary have played like fucking 3 gigs. The
That's
fourth
no
one, I
fourth.
think.
It's I think that's their fourth.
No, they
Is it?
played in Enniscorthy
Oh, the
and they played
third.
Metal to
Yeah,
Masses Heat
yeah,
1 and they
yeah.
get to play
That's
the
their
semi final.
third.
Their fourth gig is next
Third.
Friday with Death of Leveler.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they got to semi finals after three. When I did the podcast with the lads, I was just like, look at if you only get to the semi final itself, it's more exposure for you.
Yeah.
No, the final. I never at any point said they wouldn't reach the final because they always had an opportunity. But in fairness, they did get a group of debt last night.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really
They
got a
did.
group of debt
They
last night.
did. They did.
You know,
But
let's be real about it. Oi Fior and Pain and Vein, like and Aura, like and Ritual Effect, like that's a fucking tough one.
yeah.
But look at it. As I said, I was talking to the lads. They were like, we're not thinking about anything other than just getting the name out.
Yeah.
And of course, they're supporting Death of Leveler next Friday in the Thomas House. So go to that and cheer them up and buy stuff off them.
Yeah.
And we have 8 on our roundup this week. And before we start, a mad story that before we start, there's going to be a potato shortage in Ireland this year. It's
Jesus.
because the ground is too wet. Like I plant food out the back. Like I'm not as much this year now because I've got a utility shed and stuff for all
Yeah.
my saws and stuff that I'm building. But it's mad. We're back to the point where Ireland is facing a potato shortage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mad story for the start. There's 3 mad stories for the end. But that's the thing, like, before we kick on, everyone is saying, oh, climate change, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's not warm, it's not warm. But it's pissing down rain, like, in April to a level that you can't plant stuff.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
like in people, like climate change people, a lot of times I see posts online, and I'm like, tell me you don't understand climate change without telling me you don't understand climate change. It's fucking farming, like,
Yeah.
you need farming to, like, eat and live, you know? It's a big thing. But anyways, here we go. We've got 8. And we shall kick off our roundup with Shroud, who released a new video single, A Faith for No One. This is given a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't say what the theme is yet because it hasn't been released. But they gave an idea here. And we shall kick it on now. But here we go. Oh, no. a bit more than usual there. I played close to 2 minutes. But this is currently my album of the year. So I wanted to play a bit more because if
Yeah,
it's played a minute, we wouldn't really give a right idea of it. And man, that's giving people a taste of where it's going.
yeah, 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 definitely,
If you
definitely,
listen to the
definitely.
lyrics in the first, well, they gave me the exclusive last year on the Burning Metal Bandcamp compilation. Oh yeah, I'm doing another one of these at the end of the month. I'm going to start working on it next week. And Dust to Dust, wasn't it? Yeah, Dust to Dust. And then we got the first single, Frailty. The lyrics were telling you something, and now this one is telling you more.
Yeah.
And one of them kind of showed their face, the vocalist
Oh
in the video. I see that, no?
no, I haven't listened. I've listened to it on
Yeah, yeah.
streaming, basically, not on
He
YouTube. Yeah,
didn't
I want
show his
to.
face, but he gave glimpses of it.
Yeah,
And we were always speculating what would he look like. Would he have a big ginger beard and long hair? No, he's got no beard and he's got short hair. I was a bit disappointed. I was just like, I always had this vision of him in, I don't know, what? He has some set of pipes in him, man.
I know, phenomenal man. Fucking such feeling, basically.
Oh
You
yeah, the
can,
fucking
yeah,
that track is full of feeling, and the video,
yeah,
man, the video is fucking nasty in a good way, but it's not in a,
yeah,
no, but no, as I said, in a good way, but in a good way in a presentation point of view. But when the music ties in, when you're just like, oh fuck, oh, right in the fucking feels like.
yeah.
Oh, you haven't watched that video?
No, I need to.
Oh,
I
you fucking
listen
do,
to it.
man. The
Yeah,
video is a
yeah,
fucking work of art, like. Yeah, I was very surprised that one of them kind of showed their face as such. You wouldn't, if you walk past, if I seen him down the street there tomorrow, I wouldn't know who he was.
yeah,
But they gave bits like eyes, the bottom of his face, and a blurred out face, like, which really surprised me because they're notorious for not letting anyone know who they are. Like, even though I already know what two of them look like.
yeah.
I figured out who two of them are.
All right.
I
Yeah,
figured out who two of them are, and they do not look like a metal band.
yeah. Mm.
You know that how do I say this? You'd expect to meet them down in the pub, fucking watching a GAA match or something. I mean that way. I say that with no. I don't mean to say I'm no disrespect, but when you sometimes when you hear these type of bands, you assume you have the assumptions of what they'd look like, and you think long hair,
Yeah, yeah,
tattoos, and
yeah,
all the rest, and no, regular fucking Joes like
yeah,
married and shit, like you know. Well, that's cool. Like this album is a fucking absolute work of art,
yeah.
and it's coming next month. And by God, you're not ready for it.
No, no, I don't think anyone's ready for it.
No, as a body of work, man, it's just perfect.
Yeah,
And as I said, I don't think any. I honestly don't think any album coming out this year will top it. The Vicious Head Society, maybe. I've heard a few others. I've heard a few others like, and this just a step above. Like we've both
yeah.
heard Partalon now as well.
Oh,
What an album!
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's number two at the moment.
Yeah,
That's a class album, isn't it?
I know. I fucking
We're starting to go off track here.
yeah,
Well, anyways, that was Enshroud, a fate for no one. Watch the video.
yeah, definitely.
Don't watch it if you're emotional or depressed or anything, or you'll be fucking twice as bad afterwards. So, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll help you deal with it or something. I don't know, but it's really good. And next on our list, we have Building Prisons, who released a new single, Rex Appeal, which was used as the theme track for a wrestling event called Rex Fest. And
Yeah,
since became the theme tune for another thing that I fucking can't remember the name of now.
it's a I think Spirit Wrestling,
Spirit,
something
something like
Spirit
that, yeah.
Wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah, and sharing this on the Alberta Metal page got me fucking sent down the feed. The image, like with the chair, was deemed as violent.
what?
Yeah, so the Burning Metal
Oh,
page
for fuck's
hasn't had
sake.
fuck all reach the last few days. I didn't even bother posting yesterday. I was just like, this is just going to take a few days again. Oh, I appealed it, like, but sure, that's a waste of fucking time. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the silliness of the social media world. But
Yeah.
anyways, you feckers, you tight Cavan bastards, you ruined my fucking feed with your class wrestling scene. Fucking tea bags on the line drying out. Yeah, feckers. I'll kick on now before I insult people more. But anyways, this is Rex appeal by President Building Prisoners class. Here we go. It's probably going to be out. Yeah. Don't know what this is about. Oh, it's one of those ads that make no fucking sense as usual. Oh, it's for air. Oh, it's for all. Is it? Okay, fair enough. Here we go. Stop now. Give it the time. That's like that. They wrote that for this.
Yeah, I know. That's a deadly tune, that is.
It's a real throwback wrestling theme, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
It kind of. I wouldn't say the '80s, more the '90s.
yeah. That, yeah,
It's more kind of ECW type vibe to it.
yeah, yeah.
It has throwbacks to the '80s, but it has the '90s feel at the same time. Well, that's pretty cool that a band from Cavan
I
ended up
know.
writing a fucking wrestling theme.
Yeah, I fucking know.
Like man, if I don't do much of music now, what I do with that's I still haven't got a day yet. But I would love to put on a wrestling and metal event. If I could ever do one thing, it would be just put on a fucking independent wrestling show with bands playing before I
Yeah,
come in, playing the team tunes, like, or in between or something, just a rock and wrestling event. It wouldn't be like everyone would be like, oh, imagine how great that would be. It'd probably be in some fucking really crap venue and about a load of kids and about 30 people there, and bands wondering why they bothered their arse coming down to play this, but it would be cool though.
yeah,
And of course, there's a big news in Cavan. The big metal night is happening.
yeah. I know, I
Eternal
know.
Hell Corrects, Blood Soaked, Fornot, Asylum Road. Oh, I,
Lazarus brother
yeah,
as
Lazarus
well. I think
Brother,
it
and
was.
there was someone else in there. No, there's six in there.
I think so. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it again.
That's it, but it's happened. There's a metal event happening in Cavan, which is amazing. Metal Night is
Oh,
called Scream for Metal Night, and it's in May, isn't it?
I think, yeah, I think it's the end of May.
Yeah, it's at the end of May. It's the 31st of May or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Like, and I'll do a lot of promo on the Burning Metal page for that because the Sligo Whiplash thing is going to start now as well too. It's just
yeah,
you got to get these rural metal events as much promo as you can. Hopefully, to get a crowd, and hopefully to take off. But, anyways, that was Rex appeal by Building Prisons, who also includes members of Dirtbird and Eternal Hell Corrects. So
yeah.
that's why I included the Metal Night in it, because Eternal Hell Corrects are playing it. I know, no doubt, John and the boys will be there supporting. So, and that was cool. An Irish band wrote a wrestling theme soon.
Deadly,
I've
yeah.
never heard that before.
I know, I know.
Fair
Yeah.
fucks to them. Unlikely life achievement unlocked. Next on our list we have Astronaut, who released a new single from their forthcoming album called The Veil. Going to be an ad here, I think.
Sligo is waiting for you.
Oh, It's an ad for Sligo. Sligo's waiting for you. It's a pity there's nowhere hotel to stay in or anything like that. No, seriously, Sligo's a lovely spot. Here we go. Stop now, give it the time. Riff Fest.
Deadly
Absolute
man.
fucking Riff Fest.
Yeah.
That's your first time hearing that?
Which?
That's your first time hearing that?
No. I heard it on fucking Spotify. Last night basically.
Oh, right. Oh, you've
Yeah, and I forgot about posters.
oh, right, because you were at the Melted Masses last night and stuff. So
Yeah.
oh, this album is shaping up, man, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. But they're going to fucking this, aren't they in the semi-finals?
Mm-hmm.
Metal. So we're going to wait to see what happens then and when they're going to release the album or not.
Yeah, when I was talking to one of Ryan of Solo Turn, when we were doing the 80s film podcast, the 90s one I haven't got around to doing yet. I will do it though. He said the same thing, on the
Same
podcast.
thing,
Like
yeah.
it's like we're just waiting to see how this Melted the Masses thing goes before we make any real solid decisions on what we're doing next.
Yeah, because they're in the final now.
They're confirmed in the final. Like
Astronaut are waiting for semi-final. See what happens.
I think they've got a great chance.
Yeah, so do I.
Like we've covered 3 tracks now, and they've all been a bit different, but they've all been really.
Yeah.
Well, Astronaut weren't going to come back unless they had something.
Yeah,
the best part of 10 years away. Like
the album's really fucking good, and it's.
Oh, have you heard it?
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
Oh, you've heard it? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you never told me that before.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you.
Oh, you've heard the fucking thing. Oh, so go on, take the floor.
What?
Take the floor. So,
definitely contender. Definitely.
Top 10, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's really fucking good. It is.
So that's 8 tracks.
Just 10 tracks, I think. I forget now.
Also, it's a good length of an album. Like it's around an hour. Like
it's a longish album, all right.
All right, jeez, that's good.
Yeah.
No, Astronaut, man, they were highly rated back in
Deadly
the
bands. Yeah, top fucking bands.
So they played the first gig in forever, like the best part of 10 years, 9 years.
Yeah,
and got straight through to the semi-finals. And I honestly think they'll get to the final.
Yeah, so do I.
I think it's going to be a very fucking. There's going to be 2 tough finals, North and South, this year for fucking Simon Hall to pick from.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
And the diversity of the lineups too is going to make it even harder.
Yeah.
There's going to be like, oh fuck, but we'll take our septic pegs heads off now and fucking stop predicting the future.
Yeah.
But I hope we'll see with Astronaut. I'd like them to get to the final just because they've been gone so long, and it's just a nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
To come back, and even if they don't play a Bloodstock, at least they got to the final, and they released a cool album. So
definitely.
That was Astronaut the Veil. Oh, Did I fuck up? No. Next up on our list, we've got a good one. The crackheads. Make flat Earth great again. Make flat Earth great again. Oh, this is awful crack. This. We'll play a minute of it now. Oh, an ad.
Rumors of aliens invading Miami are going viral on social media.
This is for real, folks. The conspiracy theory stems from a large police presence in Bayside
That's awful crap. Gravity is just a lie. 10-foot aliens.
Exactly. So fucking funny that is.
Make the flat Earth great again. It's a punk band. It's just having the crack.
Yeah.
I know very little about them. I know they're based in Galway, and I know they were in bands over the years. And I've just said, fuck it, we'll just come out and have a bit of crack.
Yeah.
No, because they're clearly taking the fucking piss, like. Make the flat Earth great again, like it's just if you don't. If that doesn't tell you it's all a bit of crack, you're a fool. 10-foot aliens and gravity is a lie, like. Oh, it's just nice. I found it in the Irish hardcore group. It was released a few weeks ago, but I was just like, oh no, this is new to me. This is going
Yeah. Yeah.
The crackheads, like the fucking ironies and they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
I sent it on to you when I discovered it, and I was just like, yeah, what do you think?
Well, I was in stay. I had it on repeat for half an hour. I couldn't stop laughing, basically.
Oh yeah, it's pure Alex Jones prison planet
Yeah.
level fucking madness. And you should look up the Alex Jones Prison Planet. They're an Alex Jones tribute band, and they are awful funny as well. They're proper funny. Like they do samples of his voice and stuff, and it's just really fucking funny. You'll probably only listen to it once, and you'll never listen to it again. But that one listen will be a fucking absolute fucking joyride for a few minutes or however long it goes on, and then you'll move on. But nice of a band having a bit of crack.
I know, yeah.
And that was the crackheads. Heads with a Z. Make flat Earth great again. Just type in "make flat Earth great again." That's probably the one that's going to come up anyway, isn't it? It's just so fucking absurd, like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good crack. And
yeah.
Next on our list, we have another band with a bit of crack. I have been waiting to cover these.
I know.
As soon as I heard there
yeah.
was a band called Cannibalized Seagulls, I was just like, oh, I can't wait to hear these.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. But we'll keep that for in a minute. I'm going to play them first. I didn't know what to expect, but I did not expect this. I'll just say that for now. Here we go. Oh, what's that ad where your man reverses into the fucking... What's it again? Oh yeah, the spare cookie thing behind us. Oh, that makes no fucking sense. Here we go. This is called Density. didn't know what. When I heard Cannibalized Seagulls, I thought they'd be in an audible death metal band or something.
A witch band?
An inaudible death metal band.
Yeah.
I thought they'd
So
be like fucking screaming and fucking. I did not expect this fucking sense of humor. Like, I should have expected it, but I didn't.
I know. Yeah.
Like the single cover is an image of a priest with a fucking machine gun. Like, and the song is called "Density," and you're like, don't you know they're laughing at you? Don't you know they're laughing at you? The things that you do, like, it's just like just taking the piss, but in a different way than I expected. And they've actually got 3 tracks online that we did not know about until today.
Yeah.
I've just discovered they've got. I went looking and I was like, oh fuck, they've got 3 tracks up. And I will go back and listen to them.
Yeah.
Because I said from day one, man, Cannibalized Seagulls.
Yeah.
What a brilliant name. What a
I know.
what a name. Excuse me. What an absolutely fucking superb name.
Yeah.
And again, I did not expect that. I didn't know what to expect, but it's making sense now.
Yeah.
They're a bit like the crackheads. They're just like they call themselves Cannibalized Seagulls, but they've got a different way of doing it. They're a bit like Snake Neighborhood.
Yeah. I was thinking that as
Yeah.
well. Like, there's elements of fucking kind of stoner and fucking grunge.
Some great bass playing.
Yeah. Yeah. Deadly.
Yeah, I don't see it. When I put it on first in the intro, and then there was this bass, and I was just like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
this has caught me completely by surprise." But I'm going to check them all out, and I'm going to do some promotion for them because a band called Cannibalized Seagulls deserve promotion. Everyone needs to hear about Cannibalized Seagulls. And I imagine they're available for birthdays, weddings, and bar mitzvahs as well if you want to book them. Perfect band for an old bar mitzvah. Like, I hope they know they're laughing at you, the things that you do. Oh, Jesus, man, I better stop before I go into fucking dangerous territory here. Oh, God. Sometimes I should keep my thoughts in my head. But I'm not like this in real life, it's alright. And next up on our list, we have Morning of the Heretic, My Last Sunrise, and we shall play a minute of that now. Really cool track, anyway, so I'm getting ahead of myself, but here we go. By the time I didn't like it the first time I heard it, but it grew on me.
It's a fucking great song that is, man. Fucking atmosphere in it.
Yeah, but it's so different from the last track.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But the first time I heard it, it was like, this is very one-dimensional compared to like the dynamics of the previous single.
I know, yeah.
And then I listened to it again, and I was like, oh yeah. Then on the third listen, I was just like, yeah, I get it now. I get where they're going. It's called My Last Sunrise. So then they released it the day of the eclipse as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool track from the lads. Like,
yeah.
They got a pretty cool support gig too recently.
I know. With Christian Death in Dublin to start of June.
That's fucking. There must be their first gig in forever.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
No, but
That's very unusual for a band that's not actively gigging to get a support slot with
I
anyone.
know, but you know they have a bass player now.
Oh, I know they're building a band, but it's still
Yeah,
very unusual for your first gig in forever to be supporting Christian Debt, like in Dublin.
yeah.
But that's cool, like it's really surprising. When I seen them were announced by fucking H, like I was just like, whoa. I was like,
Yeah,
but then again, how many bands in Ireland could support Christian Death?
no, no, there's not many.
Eternal
There's
Hellcorrect
not.
maybe or
Not at this.
Fornot.
Yeah, I know. See, the thing with more mock there is they have that kind of gothic element,
Yeah,
that
they do
goth
it, and then like
element. They do.
Morning of the Heretic, I've got the real goth black metal feel down, like
Yeah, there's elements of Sisters of Mercy in their sound, like
yeah, there is. Yeah.
especially from that previous track. You
Oh, sure.
know,
I had Mark on the Halloween horror podcast last year, and
and
he's one of those young lads that grew up worshiping the crow, like so.
yeah,
So
yeah,
he wears all his influences on his sleeves, and look at fair play for them for coming back. We had I don't know you have no I had them in my singles of last year. I had my single top 10 singles list last year.
I did.
You I don't know.
I,
I was fairly sure you didn't.
I think they just missed out with me, basically.
And then they released this, and then now they're supporting Christian Death. So
Yeah,
we're working away behind the background, and he's doing a lot of DJing work up on the north, in Derry, should I say?
yeah. He has the Echo Pax thing. I think he has it in the 720 bar
Uh, he's
monthly.
he's
No,
building away there, isn't he?
yeah. Mark does a lot for. He would be doing a lot for the scene up there while it was pretty dormant. He
But
was
he's
like, because he DJ'd after the fucking Asylum Road gig
hmm.
for a couple of hours after, like.
It's like the frog in water boiling.
Hmm.
Obviously, that's a no, that's a bad reference because that means he'll fucking die. But it's just like and meant in a
You
good
know,
sense that he's just like
yeah,
he's slowly doing things and he's working his way up. Like, and sure, whatever happens with Morning of the Heretic going forward, they're going to go support Christian Debt in Dublin. Like,
yeah, I know.
like they're how fucking cool is that? Like,
Yeah, I know.
and that was Morning of the Heretic, My Last Sunrise, that was released on the Eclipse, which is very very cool. And the promo video they done in advance was class.
Yeah, it was.
Zombie with the
Ten.
fucking the tape and the music. Oh, turn it back on again. That was cool. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah,
Best fucking promo I've seen outside of Acid Age. That's the best promo I've seen in a good while.
yeah.
And next on our list we have Keith McCoy. He dropped a playthrough of Beyond the Limit from his synthetic album.
Synthetics album, yeah.
Yeah, we'll play a minute of it now. Stop now. Give it the time. Ah, Keith really just he's getting good value out of these
Ah, yeah, man. He's always fucking throwing this stuff. But, fucking keep it ticking over.
he keeps the name out there.
Yeah, and he's probably, I think he's writing more stuff now again.
Ah, sure, he
And
never
it's
stops.
fucking unreal.
Oh, excuse me. It's a bit strange that he dropped the synthwave stuff after the Human release last month.
Yeah,
You would have thought he would have put a drum playthrough of the Human stuff up instead.
maybe he will.
Oh, I'm sure he has a long.
Yeah,
I'm sure he has a
yeah,
plan for
maybe
this.
he
But
will drop a fucking playthrough one of the tracks from the new EP, basically.
yeah, I did think that was a bit strange after the Human release to
Hmm.
go back and release a synthwave cover, but
He could have been sitting on that for a couple of months now. He
oh,
probably
very
has that
true,
thing.
very true. But I just
Yeah,
not a mad criticism because Keith just does his own thing, like, and he's not
yeah,
in it for any other reason, just to release music. But I would have put the I would have kind of left that for a bit longer and put the Human stuff more out to the for now
yeah, yeah.
to keep the promo going, like. But then again, as you say, he probably has a long game where he has
Yeah.
there's 3 tracks outside the outro and the intro. He is ready to go down the line. Maybe they could do. Maybe you know what? Maybe they could do a full band gig thing again with them 3 tracks. Remember they done it before.
Yeah, yeah, possibly.
Jeez, man, maybe that is. Hopefully they do.
Yeah, that'd
Because
be
Pat
fucking
and Keith
cool, that one.
and the vocalist have collaborated on an online thing before in the past, all in different places. Like,
Hmm.
jeez, man, would that be cool?
That would be fucking cool.
If they could just do a session, record the 3 tracks, and just spread them out. I have spoken.
Yeah, yeah.
That was Keith McCoy, Beyond the Limit, from his album Synthetics. And check out Human. Check out Human. Keith McCoy Human. It's fucking, especially like prog metalist class. It's definitely going to be in my EPs this year somewhere. Next on our list, we have Neon Empire, who released their new video single 2 Hour Memories. We shall play a minute of that now. No. I stopped there and gave it the time. Man, they're really good, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a great band they are, man.
Like,
Fucking,
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not a huge metalcore fan, but for what they
yeah,
do, they are really good. Like,
yeah, I know. I've seen them a few times and they're fucking really good. They are.
they're just building away. They're very very consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
And did you notice their ex bass players in the video?
No, all
Their
right.
old
I
bass
noticed
player
a
has a
few.
little bit Easter egg in the video. They built, and Mikey O'Riordan of OD
Yeah, I
Foundations
know.
of Pain and Vain is there as well.
I noticed a few familiar faces in the video. All right.
Yeah. It was a good Easter egg with the ex bass player. That was just the door was open and he just walked past and he looked in and he kept walking. I like that. I thought that was a good touch.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and Record Replay Productions on it, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. They
All again, Alan,
they
like.
didn't they do the Rotlife video a couple of years back?
Oh, they done the Rotterdam stuff there, yeah, back in the day, yeah.
I think they done one of Crewcon's videos as well.
They did, and they pretty much do all Neon Empire's videos.
All right, yeah.
They've done all the I can't think of his name. The guitarist brother Sohab, is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
forget.
talking about, don't you?
Yeah. I know who you're talking
He was guesting and he's like does acting stuff, so he done stuff with Wayne Donaldson. He done a short film there a few years ago. I watched it. It was really fucking cool, actually.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, like, but anyways, we're kind of going off course here, but oh no, man, Neon Empire always continue to impress me, even
Yeah.
though it's not the style of music that I would normally put on. But when I do check them out, I always like, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, they do release great songs, all right. They do.
They don't seem to be playing as much live now.
No, they haven't. Yeah,
Compared to what they
I
used to
think.
be, though.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe they're just going into writing mode and.
Yeah, it'll probably. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just thinking there.
But that was a really cool video, and that was Neon Empire 2 Hour Memories. And they were playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in it as well. On the old Mega Drive.
You know it's the Easter egg, Dan. They
Oh,
were talking.
what was this? Tell me.
Yeah, they were saying, you know what game we played? They put some post up.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. All right.
I genuinely did not see that. I was just like, oh, fuck,
All right.
playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2
Jesus.
on the Mega Drive. Well, I just spot these things because I'm a fucking geek. Not a nerd. I'd be intelligent if I have to be intelligent to be a nerd. I'm just a geek. There's a difference. There's a big difference.
No.
And we have got one left for the evening. And next on our list, we have Idle Discourse, who released a live video of their track Rotten Egg from their sold out gig they played in Whelan's with Jet
Fuel Chemistry.
Yeah. And we'll play a minute for now, and we'll talk afterwards. Here we go. Oh, no.
The last 1 minute is a rotten egg.
I'll stop there, unfortunately. They can do it live.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
this. You've seen them. I have not yet, but
I've seen them, yeah. There's fucking really good live band there. Fucking, like,
it's just dance metal.
yeah.
They've got their own fucking genre, basically, there.
I know. They're the only ones doing that, basically.
Well, they've got the dancey aspect. Obviously, guitars and bass and drums. And the Dublin accent and the vocals.
Yeah.
The only project I could think of over the years near close to that would be Cork Street Posse.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember that.
With the Lee that used to be in agriculture and a bunch of other stuff, and I don't know who their lad is, but they didn't sound anything like them. But they had a similar type of vibe going on.
Yeah.
This is kind of like they've kind of gone like a Prodigy type direction. And I said something before on the podcast when we covered them before, and one of them replied to me on Instagram, but he didn't reply to me. He put up a post, and I still haven't got a date. That's all I'll say. I haven't got a date. I can't. I don't know when the date is going to come. I was told it was going to come this month, so
Yeah.
I'll see. But anyways, that was it. Idle Discourse, Rotten Egg. and they're just building their own little thing there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like if you're a local band, I hate the term local band, but jet fuel chemistry as well, obviously. And you've got a full fucking room of people dancing, having the crack, playing to your music. Sure, that must be a great feeling, like.
Yeah.
You know, most of these bios are working day jobs and grinding it out, pretending to fucking like people to work with and do all this shit, and you're just like, at least I go up on stage and just fucking see people dancing, like, you know, it just might it'd make you happy, like.
Yeah.
Because I actually, sorry, before I get on to the man stories, that's 20 odd years ago now. I was in college, and there was a karaoke on, and I'd been at the old Lushan Tree, as it was known beforehand, and I went down, and people were egging me on, like we were saying, a couple of them were egging me on. I was like, go up and do it for the crack, and I was just like, I went up and done My Way by Limp Bizkit. And I had the short fucking spiky hair, the fucking hoodie, the fucking baggy jeans and everything at the time. I was about 21, whatever age I was. And man, the place fucking erupted when I finished. I was like, this is the greatest feeling ever. I was like, I've never played in a band or done vocals. But I got there was a lot of people there, man. There really was a lot of people there. That was back in the college days when everyone went out and wasn't on phones and shit, like. And I just felt, it was just one of the perfect storms. I was in that perfect state of drunkenness where I could just pull it off. Like, if I tried it again, it would go completely fucking tits up. But I got my moment. I got people to cheer for me singing. So you get some things once in your life. Anyways, we're down to the few mad stories now at the end. And I've got 3 good ones for you this week. In Sierra Leone, there's a state of emergency going on at the minute. There's this drug that they make called Kush, and it's got cannabis and all sorts of stuff in it. But one of the main ingredients is human bones. So basically, they've had to stop. It's got so bad now that they've had to put fucking people guarding the fucking graveyards because they were digging up corpses just to get their bones, like,
Fuck.
to make it into a drug. It's like fucking Resident Evil 5 going on down there, man. Pure
Jeez,
fucking. They're like, apparently this
Christ.
stuff makes you into a zombie, like. What can you say is they done the mash? It was the graveyard smash, the monster mash. The fucking monster mash. That's exactly what it is. But Jesus, man, that was pretty mad. And in Nigeria, some random woman was going about her day and she was buying tomato puree. And the brand she didn't like in the shop wasn't there. And she was just like, well, I'll just buy this one. She brought it home and she made the dinner or whatever she was doing. Put up a post on Facebook, oh, this fucking tomato puree is shit, it's too sweet. It turns out it was some big Nigerian company. And people around her found out about it, and it's some speech law in Nigeria where you can't speak out against Nigerian products. And she's facing 7 years in jail.
What the fuck?
And she's pregnant. They put her into a jail cell overnight with water on the ground because most of these African jails are shitholes. And she was standing all night, and she was she was just like going down and everything, like fucking pure inhumane shit, like no seat or nothing. And she could be facing 7 years because she fucking spoke out against a Nigerian company in Nigeria and blackened their name. And apparently they're suing her for like fucking $10 million.
Holy fuck.
And she's like a regular woman expecting her fourth child, and she just like said, "Oh, this fucking tomato puree was shit." The world is weird out there, but we can't be leaving on such a dour note. We've covered the Somerset Gimp before, haven't we? We have, yes, we have. We've covered him a couple of times. He was a man that used to go around and was dressed up as a gimp, and just fucking scare the shit out of people and go into hiding. He was doing it for years, but he got caught. He flew through to the sun. He did on Icarus on it. He flew through close to the sun. got too drunk when he was doing it, and he got caught. But since then, the rise of the gimp has happened. There's been 5 spotted gimps around England now in different locations doing exactly the same thing. The gimps have spoken. They've said, our martyr is gone. We shall carry on his legacy. Never mind getting Dog the Bounty Hunter in England. Now you want fucking How to Catch a Gimp, like. Yeah. There's a London gimp, an Essex gimp. They're all starting to fucking come out now. The era of the gimp in England shall rise. The Somerset gimp is now immortal. He was the martyr. He's the only one caught. Long live the fucking gimps. And we have reached the end of our roundup for this week. Thanks. Excuse me. Thanks to everyone for watching. And we'll be back again. Goodbye. Goodbye. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. And we'll be back next week with another exhilarating and fucking earth-blowing and mind-fucking-bending episode of the Weekly Roundup. Thanks. See you next week.